Hello YouTube, welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you a Monarch deck. Well, sort of. I only have one of the Firestorm Monarch. I bought most of the free packs, but I wasn't able to reset the box and then try for more. So I only have one of them. Really cool effect. When you tribute summon it, you discard one random card from your opponent's hand. Then if it was a monster card, inflict damage to your opponent equal to its original level times 100. We have Monarch, the Fiendish Monarch. When this card is tribute summoned, you can banish one spell from your graveyard or another copy of it, which is really cool. Now this deck is not optimized to its best potential. I lack a lot of key cards. I don't have 3 Soul Exchange, which would make this deck a lot better. Just having that 3rd copy of Soul Exchange would be amazing. I only have 1 Treeborn Frog, so I have to run a different engine. If you have the 3 Soul Exchange and the 3 Treeborn Frog, you might as well go with some of that monster. I can't remember the name right now, the one that can send 2 waters to the grave when destroyed by battle. You might want to run that engine, but because I don't have any of that, I'm running 2 Spell Striker. Since the deck runs 9 spells, it's really easy to special summon this to use as tribute fodder. And I'm also running one of the Berlineth, the Firestorm Vassal. It's really cool. It has a special summoning effect as well. You have to discard a card and then you can special summon it. So it's not as optimal as Spell Striker, because you are using 2 cards, in order to get the tribute summon. Whereas with Spell Striker, you're using a resource from the grave, so you lose less advantage that way. And the effect can come up if this card is tribute for a tribute summon. You can look at your opponent's hand, so you're gonna get information and banish 1 card from their hand until the end phase. The only way that's of any relevance is if they have a Kuriboh in hand. If they have a Sphere Kuriboh or if they have a regular Kuriboh, you can banish that so that they can't stop your attack. But other than that, you just get information, which, don't get me wrong, is still a good effect. We have 2 Sphere Kuribohs for protection, because I went up against a lot of Hazy Flame, so I kept having to adjust. Even though I'm still running 3 enemy controllers, it's nice to have another alternative in the hand, especially if you want to be able to special summon your Treeborn Frog from the grave. So we have 2 Kuribohs for our other level 6 monsters. We have 1 Kaiser Glider, really cool, 2400 attack, 2200 defense, 1 tribute. It cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has the same attack, and when it's destroyed, you target 1 monster in the field and return it to the hand. So it's got a little bonus effect once they get over it. We also have Feng Huan to deal with that back row, which is really clutch in this deck. I'm running Beatdown. You can arguably run Restart, Destiny Draw, whatever you want. I like Beatdown. I like going for game as quickly as possible, and I love using Kaiba. We also threw in 1 Dark Ward Dealings in case I have like a Treeborn in hand. I can always ditch that after I draw, which it's really cool because you want that in the graveyard anyways. Or you can ditch a spell for your Spell Striker, stuff like that. We have Cosmic Cyclone as another means to get rid of back row, along with the 2 Noble Mana of Extermination. But that's it for the deck list. Let's go ahead and get into some replays. We had some really good streams this weekend. We did 1 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. Both of them gathered about the same people, which was 50. So I'm gonna keep trying to transition over to Twitch from YouTube for streams. Obviously I'm still gonna be posting videos regularly, so you can join my Twitch there's a link in the description if you guys would like to follow me, so you can get notifications when I start streaming. But anyway, we got a Valiant Crawler. I go ahead and snipe the back row, which was a tragedy, so sort of a bluff with the Sergeant Electro in attack mode. But I go ahead and use the Soul Exchange, get another Nobleman to my hand, and I'm feeling pretty good about my card advantage. Set the enemy controller. We see the Ancient Gear Golem, which was kind of unfortunate. We're gonna let the animation go. So I had 2 options. I could either protect my Monarch and still not have a way to deal with a 3000 defense monster, or I could let him destroy me, which is what I end up doing, and hope that I draw into a monster. I clutch it out, so I'm able to discard my Nobleman of Extermination to summon this guy that I keep forgetting the name. Berlineth. We'll just call him Firestorm Vassal. So I'm able to summon Firestorm Vassal, and because I knew that I was going to steal the Ancient Gear with the Econ, Beatdown was going to give me enough attack to finish him off this turn. And that's why I love Beatdown. I'm able to go for a game in a lot of scenarios. And we got a Weeble. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to go over to my Twitch, follow me so you get notified. But I think, you know, before I finally transition into streaming exclusively on Twitch, I'll probably do one day on Twitch, one day on YouTube. Because I mean, I have a great audience whenever I stream on YouTube, so I don't wanna leave them behind. I just wanted them to come over. But here we got a Weeble. Weeble is an okay matchup. Obviously the Parasite is just fodder for you to tribute, but this was kind of a weird duel. I decided to go for the Cyclone so that I could summon my Spell Striker, and I was hoping, you know, to draw into something I could tribute it for. And this was super clutch. Massive Morph is out of here with Nobleman of Extermination. You guys know that that is arguably the most annoying card in burn decks. So I got that out of the way. I'm gonna get Goblin Thief, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just waiting for something that I can tribute for, but not getting very lucky. I was actually running 2 Firestorm Vassal, but it felt too cloggy, so I dropped that down to 1. We see the Mask of the Accursed. I still have to wait for something that I can tribute. I don't want to summon Vassal and play into a Lava Golem, so I'm just, you know, trying to hold out as long as possible. I get down to 500 life points, and then the clutch becomes a reality. I pick up Fen Huan, destroy the Wall of Disruption, and look at this. I can Swarm the Field, banish 1 card for Spell Striker, discard another card for Vassal, go for the Beatdown, and that would have given me game, but he had a Sphere Kuriboh. Very sad. I honestly thought I had lost here to a Lava Golem. Doesn't pick it up, he just sets a card. I have no Mana of Extermination. Get that Floodgate out of here. And even though now I have a Parasite on the top of my deck, I don't care about that, because I can, and this is what I was talking about, I can take a peek at his hand after I tribute the Firestorm Vassal. No Kuribohs, so I have nothing to worry about, and I've won the game. Nice and easy with the 500 life point comeback. Now we got a Paradox Brothers. I really like the Firestorm Monarch. I just wish it wasn't so expensive to try and get, you know, at least 1 more copy of it. But we'll get him eventually, according to Konami. We got a Paradox Brothers still using 3-star Demotion Ninjas, which is an okay matchup for us, especially with the hand that I have. I have no Mana of Extermination, so I can force trigger the face down, which, you know, it was either going to be duplication or transformation. He goes into Silver Ninja, hoping to special summon, you know, his Red Ninja back from the grave. But I got another plan for that with the Soul Exchange. Pick up a second Nobleman of Extermination. And I have 2 ways to protect my my monster: Enemy Controller and Sphere Kuriboh. We see him set a Ninjutsu Art of Transformation directly from the deck, but we're gonna be able to force trigger that, and that pretty much guarantees us the win since we have the Enemy Controller face down. Obviously, he's gonna go into a Black Armor Ninja. Is that the name? Black Dragon Ninja. There we go. So I can use Econ Take. He's gonna banish. That's fine. We don't get to finish him off next turn, but at this point he spent so many resources. I have an Enemy Controller, so I'm feeling pretty good. 3-star Demotion is not in play anymore. Ooh, excuse me for that. Anyway, he tries to draw into some cards using Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy, and then just surrenders because I guess he didn't get anything good. Oh, next we got a Rex Raptor. Well, I really hope those sneezes were not as loud as they were. I hope I covered the microphone just enough. Anyway, we got a Rex Raptor going second. You love going second with this deck. That way you can snipe the back row, use Soul Exchange and things like that. Pretty good hand. I have Treeborn Frog, I have Fen Huan, so I pretty much can go for can destroy the back row every turn if I choose to. Because I can recycle those 2 cards all the time. So I go for the Econ take, bring another Frog, tribute his monster because I knew there was going to be some sort of response. Otherwise I would have tried to go for game. But I actually end up destroying 2 enemy controllers. And next turn I can do the same. And because he knows that I can just summon Fen Huan next turn, we don't see any back row set. So I can attack with my Monarch, with no worries. Pick up another enemy controller, set a Cosmic Cyclone in case he decides to go for any back row, and just scoops. And then we have a Thea Gardener, which was a pretty intense duel against Holy Guard Gladiator Beast. My opponent did have one questionable play, but other than that, yeah, I mean, you guys will see. I'll explain as we go. Holy Guard, we're going first. I have to end my turn. I can't really do anything with this hand, unfortunately. This would have been the perfect hand going second. So I have to take the 1800. But now I can go ahead and snipe one of the cards. I sniped the Floodgate, which is good. Go for the Soul Exchange. And my Firestorm Monarch is gonna get rid of 1 card from the hand. We see the enemy controller, but that's fine. Look at these resources. We got rid of 4 cards. 4 cards for my opponent in 1 turn. He's down to 1 card. I have my enemy controller, so I'm feeling super good about this duel. He's got some amazing top decks though, so don't think he lost just yet. I use the enemy controller on Bestiary, go for the beatdown. I'm able to destroy that. And I'm keeping my follow-up play in hand. Go for the Soul Exchange. No reason to attack into the back row when I can just tribute the monster. We see Kaiser Glider. 1 more face down. I go for the Nobleman of Extermination. And here's where his top decks got a little ridiculous. Curse of Anubis. Very, very annoying. So I can't attack and I have to use my Sphere Karibo to protect my Firestorm Monarch. And this was the play where he arguably makes a mistake. He lets me destroy the Bestiary, and he really does let me because he could have just used Windstorm since the beginning. But kind of sucks that he got the Windstorm and the Curse of Anubis back to back. So now we know he's gonna go into the Murmillo, destroy my Kaiser Glider. I'm gonna send that back to the hand. But I have a pretty nice top deck of my own with the Monarch. Banish my Soul Exchange to summon Spell Striker, tribute for my Monarch, get an enemy controller. So now I'm pretty much set. Hit him for 27. We know that's a Murmillo. Now here, I have no idea why he summoned that in attack mode. But obviously, if that was impenetrable attack, I was still gonna win if I attack into it. Like, I wasn't worried about him special summoning another Gladiator Beast. So I go for the attack. We see the enemy controller, but I have 2 of them, so I'm feeling pretty good. And then I top deck Cosmic Cyclone. We snipe off that impenetrable attack, and then they scoop. Pretty nice duel back and forth. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the deck list once again, even though you have it right there on the left. Really fun deck. A little bit on the expensive side, a ton of URs, obviously, but if you have more money, you can even make it better with another Soul Exchange and some more Treeborn Frogs. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. Link's gonna be down in the description. along with my PayPal link if you guys want to support the channel, support my content. I really appreciate that. And also it's gonna be my Twitch link so that you guys can follow me and don't miss any of the upcoming streams. Till next time.